Season 2, Episode 4 of The Stupid Wife. Delivery date, recap, time and streaming guide. Stupid Spouse is a Brazilian web series about several ladies who should explore through life, love, and misfortune. We meet Luisa and Valentina in the series. They try to live a normal life as a couple. But the problem is that Luisa has no recollection at all because of an accident that erased her memory. Because of this emotional dependence, she must rely on Valentina to rehabilitate her memories, which creates interesting power dynamics between the two. Even though Valentina has genuine feelings for Luisa, things like physical memories, traumatic experiences, and recollections from the past sometimes get in the way of her efforts to recall everything. Not only do we get to see how these two interact with one another, but we also get some ideas about how to deal with trauma, emotional maturity, and interpersonal relationships. Stupid Wife is a show you should watch if you like web series about these kinds of topics. Recap of Stupid Wife Season 2 Episode 3, the third episode of this series, which was titled Revelations, provided us with a number of moments that were both heartwarming and heartbreaking. Luisa was first coming to terms with her amnesia and how difficult it was for her to comprehend the baby's death, which was unquestionably a very traumatic event. But what about Luisa's emotional attachment to Valentina? After all, she has been in charge of the relationship, and her control over Luisa always works in her favor. She is clearly on top, despite the therapy and interactions with other people. However, she is not necessarily evil because of that. She simply lacks the emotional maturity to deal with pressure of that magnitude. Then, at that point, we move to how Valentina represents how she and Luisa relate previously and how she is utilizing those recollections to help Luisa in remaking the memory of occasions. We discover that Valentina isn't all that bad during the touching parts. We see them playing together, having fun, and developing a connection. However, when Luisa discovers a deeply troubling letter that Valentina wrote to her prior to her accident, all of Luisa's joy suddenly fades as she begins to develop her own